talking to the media, and not just as a professional athlete, anytime something happens to you or something good, bad happens to you, always think about what your answer should be. Take some time to take a deep breath.
A lot of people's looking for sound bites, and that will probably get you the big check that was off the backs of the NBA players, such as like a Kwame Brown, and they just talk about these players, and you might get promoted. But sometimes as players, we see those things, and we try to stay away.
Ros played for Stanford, one of the greatest women coaches ever coached there, Tara Vanderveer.
Yeah. The only reason I'm a broadcaster now is because of Tara Vanderveer. She literally taught me how to see the game and learn the game. I learned a lot of life lessons that I use today. The mental toughness that would come with that really has made me a better adult and a better professional.
One thing that I love about my role in sports is, it's hard to necessarily spin a loss or some things that happen, and so I think for me, when I always want to have, like we talked about, like these folks all talked about, I do want to have that open relationship and a good relationship.
Do whatever you have to do to pursue your goals. When the Miami Heat, the Heatles with LeBron's first season with the Heat, their second game of the season was in Philadelphia against the Sixers. And I knew every media personality in the world was going to be there. I paid $300 to go sit near the media so where I can get business cards and connect. And it bore some fruit.
I always get jealous when I hear journalists say, I knew at 8 years old I wanted to be a journalist. That was not my story. I knew I was going to be a professional tennis player. But obviously I'm not. It was about my junior-ish, going into my junior year, that I figured out, I can have sports in my life and be professional. So I went into sports journalism, broadcast journalism. Don't say no to anything at first. Try everything. And you really, when you find something that you don't like, it only brings you closer to what your true purpose is.
What initially drew you to sports journalism? I mean, I'm not athletic, so I was like, if I can't play a sport, what can I do? And then just watching like NBA finals and seeing reporters and things like that, and I was like, you know what? That's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Somebody may have to be having a bad day, a bad morning. If they turn our radio station on, and for 5 minutes we make them laugh, think, cry, whatever it is, we have fulfilled our purpose.
I actually never saw myself doing this at all. I was always a big sports fan, Lakers, Dodgers, and everything else. And I was living in another state, and a friend of mine had asked me to take a picture of a baseball team. I had no idea who it was. I didn't know how to use a camera. I was not a photographer. And 2 days later, I figured out how to use a camera, and it turned out it was the Dodgers AAA team. But from there on, they asked me to be a photographer. The team did, and I was like, okay, well, I'll do it.
Do as much as you can do. I mean, obviously don't kill yourself over it, but if you have some time to get an internship or just write or do whatever, do what you can do, and that's valuable. No matter how small you might think it is absolutely valuable.
What's the mentality, like the different mindset in tackling an opponent which has been reoccurring versus a new opponent?
You guys have moved from 9th to 6th just based off this game. And you guys are going to be playing against Portland, who's 7th now. So I was wondering what your defensive strategy will be as you guys are preparing for next week.
Yeah, thanks for the question. Portland is also a team similar to San Jose.
¿Cómo llegaste a estar tan abierto para anotar ese gol?
Bueno, pues al final, hoy que hemos jugado con 5 atrás.
Bonjour Denis, félicitations pour avoir marqué. Comment vous préparez-vous pour le prochain match?
Alors, je me prépare de la même manière. Voilà, je sais que on a gagné ce match-là.
The Northwest Conference top offense meets the league's best defense.
Que se acabaron los rumores y este señor que estamos viendo en pantalla, Mikey.